Is what method did Kee Nguyen use to collect customer feedback, like in person or e-menu, like Google Form?
Please say that again. Sorry.
Like what method did Kee Nguyen use to collect customer feedback? Like do you guys talk to the customer in person regularly?
We actually talk to them and we get feedback from them, as well as platforms like Google platforms. They give feedbacks, they give reviews, and we get So that would be a way of communicating with customers and actually getting feedback and seeing whether
to improve the product.
Good reviews, or if there's anything for us to actually rectify any mistakes, anything.
So my next question is, usually who is your customer? Is it from Sunway University or do you gain more customers?
Our main customer at this outlet is definitely the two universities. Sunway and Monash is our main customer.
Okay.
Students are actually our main supporters, I would say.
Alright, sure. So is there any working person that visit here?
Yeah, we do have working adults as well, the ones that are around our area here that actually have offices at the back as well. So there are regulars that come in as well as working adults as well.
Do you receive any complaint before?
Of course, definitely.
Can you give example?
Regarding online platform they purchase or within the physical
Most
store?
of the time, yes, we do. If at all it comes, then it's always delayed on delivery, because sometimes the platforms, the riders do delay a little bit on delivery. They come in a little bit late. The drinks are already prepped and ready for them to be collected, but they are not here yet. So those kind of feedback or complaints.
Maybe they already order hot coffee, but when they receive the coffee, it's turn to lukewarm.
That is actually quite common, because if the location is close by to us, usually the drink will reach them in a very fair heat. But if it is a bit of a distance, then there's bound to be a bit, the drink won't stay or retain its heat long enough, so they won't get it piping hot. But every time the drink goes out from the outlet, it's always prepped as hot as possible, and it's given to the customers.
Okay, now my turn. May I know, how do you handle the complaints from your customers?
We usually call them up personally and explain, so that they have a personal touch with us. We will always apologize, and we will always tell them that we will actually rectify the problem. If there is within our means, we will try to actually rectify the problem.
Would you compensate them for example, free 1 cup of coffee?
Whatever complaint that comes in, which is fairly very small amount, we hardly get complaints. We try to make sure that everything is given to them accordingly. Whatever that has been requested, we will try to minimize the mistake. So we fairly don't get that many complaints. So whatever complaints that have come in, we actually apologize and we will rectify the problem. So in sense, if there is something that is not given to them correctly, we will compensate the correct drink.
All right, got it, thanks. Next, may I know? Okay.
Sorry. No, it's condensed black or Americano style. Condensed.
Can you proceed? Okay, next. May I know, how responsive are you to customers' message or customers' complaint?
Pretty quick. We actually attend to it as soon as we actually get it.
All right, thank you. Next, how do you effectively retain existing customers and at the same time attract new customers?
I think it's more of personal touch. If you are able to communicate with them well and give them a personal way of talking to them and a bit more personalized service, they always come back to us. Being friendly and being more personalized is definitely a trademark for this outlet. So people tend to come back to us because we are much more friendly and approachable.
I see, thanks. Next, is there any challenges that your company facing regarding customer service?
Manpower is something that we are actually facing.
Manpower?
Yeah, manpower, shortage of manpower. So that is something that we are actually facing. We don't have enough manpower.
Okay, next. May I know how do you solve the customer complaints if you receive any complaints from your online platform?
Like I said earlier, we call them up because
Alright.
each platform will allow you to actually communicate with the customer because their number will be actually available on the platform. So we usually personally call them up and actually explain if
Okay.
there is any issues in sense of delay of delivery and all that. So that's the best way to actually attend to complaints. So immediate response to them will be the best.
I see. Alright, I think that's all from my side.
Thank
Is there
you.
anything you want to add on?
Thank you.
Alright. Once again, thanks
Thank
for your
you.
insightful sharing. Yeah.
Alright,
You're most
thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.